Good evening, viewers. This is yet another day. There is a question here which I've just received as we are speaking as a consultation from one of my students, and I want us to answer this question together. In the figure below, O is the center of the circle. This is O. Find the values of all the angles marked in letters. We have letter X, we have letter Y, and we have letter Z. So O being the center of the circle, we are supposed to determine the three angles. So to simplify this question for the sake of the student who have just consulted about it, I will recommend we first check out on the lengths which are equal, and this length is equal to this length and is also equal to this length. Reason because all these are radius of the circle, and having all those as the radius of the circle, we now stand a better chance to start solving our question. So let's start by solving y. To solve y, if this side and this side is equal, then this is an isosceles triangle. This being an isosceles triangle, if this is 26 degrees, also this here is 26 degrees, because an isosceles triangle, two base angles are equal. Because these two dimensions are equal, so 26 and 26 is equal because these two lines are equal, the two radiuses. So what we are going to do, we will first determine this angle here, and we will add 26 plus 26, that will give us 52. And this being a triangle, the sum of the interior angles of a triangle add up to 180. So for us to get this angle here, we will take 180 degrees minus 52 degrees. Once we subtract, we will get our y as not our y, sorry. For us to get this angle, sorry, here we will add 26 plus 26, 52. 180 minus 52, that is going to give us 128 degrees. So this angle here is the one which is 158 degrees. For us to get y, we need to understand that y is it is an angle on a straight line. It is an angle on a straight line. It's an angle on a straight line. So we will take, for us to get y, we will take this being an angle on a straight line, this angle being 128 degrees, we will take 180 degrees minus 128 degrees, and we'll end up getting y as 52 degrees. So we have our y as 52 degrees. So our y here is equal to 52 degrees. So let's proceed to find our x. If this is our y, which is 52 degrees, for us to get our x, these two lines are equal. This also forms another isosceles triangle. So this means that the base angles are equal. These two angles are equal. This angle x and this angle are equal. And for us to determine x, we are going to say x is equal to 180 degrees. We first subtract 52 degrees. And once we subtract 52 degrees, why are we taking 180? Because the interior angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So we will take 180 degrees minus 52 degrees. We will remain with the sum of the two angles. And since they are equal, we will divide by 2. We will divide by 2, and by dividing by 2, we will get our x as 180 minus 52 divide by 2, we will get our x as 64 degrees. So this x here is 54 degrees, and also this angle here is also 64 degrees. So we have already determined our x and our y. So let us proceed to find our z. This is our x, this is our y. Let's proceed to find our z. So let's utilize this space and solve our z. So if you check clearly, you will see that this is a quadrilateral. And a quadrilateral, we usually say that a quadrilateral whose vertices are touching the circumference of the circle, we call it a cyclic quadrilateral. And in what we call a cyclic quadrilateral, in what we call a cyclic quadrilateral, we say opposite angles are supplementary. Opposite angles are supplementary. Opposite angles are supplementary. And the opposite angles being supplementary, we simply mean they add up to 180 degrees. They add up to 180 degrees. So the fact that the supplementary angles add up to 180 degrees, we have this angle 64 degrees, and this is the opposite. This angle here is the opposite of this one. So for us to get Z, we will say 64 degrees plus Z is equal to 180 degrees. And our Z will be 180 minus 64 degrees. And that will give us 180 minus 64 will give us 116 degrees. So that is how we determine the three angles X, Y, and Z. I hope you have been able to internalize the question. Those are the properties of a circle, or angle properties of a circle, which we apply and get the solution for this. If you find this helpful, ensure that you like, you share, and you also subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I believe that we will continue simplifying mathematics and making it easier. Thank you.